Hi everyone, this is Christy from MyScrapbookEvolution.com, and today I'm sharing with you this scrapbook layout. I've used supplies from the May 2017 Counterfeit Kit Challenge. The design itself is based off of a sketch from the Simple Scrapper membership, of which I am on the design team. This month at Simple Scrapper we were given some printables, and this is, or was, a 3x4 Project Life card that I printed larger to use on my page. I do want this rose from the back of this 12x12 sheet. I don't think I'm going to use it on this layout, but I want it for a future one. So I'm just going to cover it up with that printable. I've cut slits in the printable so that I can slide items underneath it. I've got these photos of my son for his 16th birthday blowing out the candles on his cupcake assortment. And now I'm just kind of trying to figure out the placement, and I have kind of a plan based on the Simple Scrapper sketch of where most of the embellishments are going to go. Having that plan in mind with the sketch is going to make it really easy for me to make the layout in under 30 minutes. You did see me reinforce the back of the layout with that scrap piece of paper. It kind of covers the hole where I cut that rose away. And now I'm just kind of moving everything around. I have a really big title in mind. Today's challenge on the Counterfeit Kit Challenge is to create an interesting title using a mix of fonts and elements from your supplies. Now, if you recall from my first video with that kit, I had a partial alphabet, a partial navy foam alphabet, which you're going to see me use in a moment. And I wanted to challenge myself to use it up. So I started off with a piece of word art because I kind of struggle with word art, and I'm going to work that into the title. It's also pretty large, so place your large elements first. And I have these chipboard number tags. They're going to make the 16. I don't really like the holes in the tags, so you're going to see me try to cover those up later on. I contemplated cutting them apart, but it just didn't seem right. So here's that partial alpha. You can see it's just a sheet with very few letters, a few B's, E's, H's, J's, and M's. So I found a second foam alphabet in my supplies. The letters are a little bit smaller, so I'm kind of mixing everything in. The two colors of navy are close, but they're slightly off, and later on I'll show you how to compensate for that. Now I'm playing with a few ways of placing the embellishments. Where are things going to go? What do I want to build into that cluster? And I've got 3 of these circles. One is actually a circle cut in half, so I can save a little bit of pattern paper. And that's going to form a visual triangle around my main photos. Now, the chipboard wasn't even, so I've kind of evened it out for gluing it down with a little bit of cardboard underneath it. I've also gone in and started covering it with a flower. The flower is just going to soften the design and add a bright pop of pink color. And then I'm going to go ahead and start working all of those embellishments around the scrapbook layout. I'm also adding these tiny type letters as I'm working. It's going to say an awesome 16th birthday celebration. So this particular page is going to be the one that starts off a series of pocket pages and other layouts that depict what we did for my son's birthday weekend. And I'm just trying to look for some motifs that will work well for that. You've got your traditional cake. You've got the cupcake with the candle, and it says birthday. But I've also added in a hot air balloon to show that he's kind of moving onward and upward. And later on I add a butterfly. The butterfly just kind of shows that he's in a stage of metamorphosis. He's changing from a boy into a man. So I mentioned earlier that the navy letters are two different shades of navy, and they're just slightly off enough that it bothers me a bit. One of the ways that you can sort of compensate for the color difference between foam letters is to cover them a little bit with some glitter glue. Now I'm using a glitter paste from Viva Decor. A tube bottle style glitter glue may have been easier to use because this kind of went over the top of the letters. So what I'm going to have to do is to just kind of scrape off the excess with a little bit of that chipboard sheet that I have. And I'm kind of scraping a little bit with my fingers here, just trying to get rid of it. But here you'll see me kind of just work that in between the letters and get rid of any of the excess paste. And again, it would have probably been better for me to have used some kind of a tube or bottle of glitter glue. I will be sharing a couple other layouts that I have made using the May 2017 Counterfeit kit. You can see other inspiration using the Counterfeit kit on the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog. I was very happy to be a guest with them this month. This particular layout is going to appear in Simple Scrappers membership magazine Spark. You do have to be a member to see it. I'll have links to both of those in the notes for this video on my website.